If you are looking for a job now or you plan on looking for a job in the next 12 months, you need to be on LinkedIn. And the most important part of LinkedIn is your headline. So let me show you how to write a good one. Firstly, let's cover some headline no-nos. Avoid any references to being unemployed. Things like seeking opportunities or aspiring something show that you're not in demand, and it's a waste of valuable space. If you want to mention a keyword or industry that you're not doing, you can always call yourself something like a nerd or an enthusiast. A good headline uses keywords from the industry or job that you're pursuing, and it's never a bad idea to include other impressive feats such as awards. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips. And remember, you deserve a job you love. Ageism is real for job seekers over 45, but the employers don't care that you're old. They're secretly worried about 4 specific things. Number 1, availability. Are you going to retire soon, or will you be out a lot for health reasons? Number 2, adaptability. Are you going to be able to use technology? Are you going to be able to keep up on trends? Number 3, relatability. Will people like working with you? Are you easy to talk to? And number 4 is cost. To learn how to address these concerns, check out my latest YouTube video, which is in my bio. A hugely underrated part of your LinkedIn profile is its ability to make people like you. Let's be honest, the more people like you, the more likely they are to hire you. So we've got 2 ways we can do this on LinkedIn. So number 1, your banner image, the thing that goes behind your profile picture. I've seen people have great success here plugging in a more personal photo instead of a branded banner like this. You could plug in a photo of you speaking at a conference, maybe you with your kids on the beach, maybe you're on a hike like this. Anything that makes it clear you're a real person with a life. If you don't want to do that and you'd rather have a nice branded banner, another option is to share some personal interest in your headline. You can see I've got some nice professional titles here, but I saved some of this precious space to share my most important hobby, watching the Raptors. Either one of these options is going to make it more likely that the person looking at your profile thinks you're a real person and likes you. And that'll go a long way in helping you get hired. 5 questions to never ask during an interview. So when the hiring panel asks if you have any questions for us, there are some questions you should ask, and there are some questions you should absolutely not ask, such as these. Number 1, when will I be hearing back? This question makes you look kind of desperate. If they like you, they will tell you when you're hearing back. Number 2, is there any room to negotiate salary or benefits? You save this question for after you get the offer, but before you accept. Number 3, is there any opportunity to move up in this company? Same thing, we save this question for later. Right now, we want them to know that we're focused on this job. Number 4, how has the recent economic downturn affected your company? Honestly, this is good information for us to have, but we don't want to steer the conversation in any negative direction right now. Number 5, do you have flexible work hours here? This one kind of shows a lack of commitment. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips. And to learn how to win over the hiring manager, check out my free ebook, Secrets for Online Job Seekers. These are the top 5 reasons people are quitting their jobs. So from least common to most common, number 5, they want more money. This definitely comes into play, but it wasn't as huge of a factor as I would have thought. Number 4, there's no room to move up at their current company. You have to be able to see a path forward to feel satisfied. Number 3, people who are bored or not feeling challenged in their current job want to move on. Now, the last 2 make me feel sad for the people going through these situations, but they're very common. Number 2 is toxic coworkers. This is honestly just a nightmare situation. I feel terrible for anyone going through it. Of course you would want to leave. And before I reveal number 1, if you're having any of these issues, first, I'm sorry to hear about this. And second, go check out my free resume writing course on YouTube so you can get a new job. You deserve it. And now the top reason people are leaving their jobs? A bad boss. This is a foolproof script for asking your boss for a raise. It speaks to why you deserve a raise, how much of a raise you want, why it's good for them to give you a raise, and it maintains a great relationship. Here is that script. This is one of the best resumes I've ever created. It sells this person perfectly. It uses all the tricks to get past the ATS scanners. We get the hiring manager super excited to meet us. Let me explain why this is so good. First, before we get into anything else, we label ourselves with some nice professional titles so they know who we are right off the bat. In our professional summary, we use flattering words like accomplished, multifaceted, committed, senior leadership, and of course we share how many years of experience we have, which is key here. Key skills section is a must for ATS scanners, and hiring managers like to read these too. Down on page 2, we also have a technical skills section, which is critical if you're in a technical role. And the experience section is where we really go to work. Each job has a little overview and then some awesome accomplishment-focused bullet point. And you see how we name each bullet points. Gives us another chance to work in some keywords, and it helps with readability. For this template and others, check out my mega resume and cover letter bundle. I interviewed a highly influential executive to ask him what he's looking for when he's hiring his people, and the answers blew my mind. But it also makes so much sense. He said there are 3 pillars that the perfect candidate would address in their resume and in their interviews. Those pillars were relationships, results, and processes. So in a job interview, if you're answering a question about a time you did something, a bad answer would be to just tell the story. A middle-of-the-road answer, which most of us would probably give, would be to tell the story and the result. That's what we're taught. But a really good answer, the kind that makes him think, oh my gosh, this person gets it. It covers the story, it gives the results, but also it addresses how we're managing the relationships of other people involved in that situation. And it shares what we learned from that situation and what processes we built to make sure the situation is handled easier in the future. Think about it. Makes sense. If you want to look like a rock star in your resume to get more interviews, check out my free resume writing course in my bio. Do not apply to another job without doing this. Copy the responsibilities from the job posting, paste into Google Sheets. Then we'll read each of these and look for key skills like this. Then make a simple note of when you've done each of these things like this. In your resume, you'll write all those keywords here and use your notes to write your bullet points. Then for your cover letter, pick your 5 best bullet points and pop them in here with the key skills here. To speed up this whole process, check out my mega resume and cover letter bundle in my bio. Hey boss, I think we found the perfect candidate for this job. Outstanding. Tell me more. Well, they have 15 years experience doing exactly the work we need them to do. Good. And it seems like they really helped their last 2 companies grow, like a lot. Good. And they've won several awards. Well, this person sounds perfect. Quick question, though. How many times did they write the word strategic planning in their resume? Oh, let's see. No, I don't think they did, but it does look like they said strategic road mapping. No. That's not one of our keywords. It needs to be strategic planning. So we can't hire them? No. In fact, the ATS scanner should have never shown us this resume. Seriously? Listen, we didn't pay all this money for an ATS scanner to help us find good candidates. We paid for it to filter based on highly specific and somewhat arbitrary keywords. So we invested in this software so we could hire worse people faster. Do not apply to another job without doing this. First, copy the roles and responsibilities from the job posting. Paste them into Google Sheets like this. Then pull out the most relevant skill or duty from each of these, like this. Next, you'll make a quick note of when you've done each of these things in your work. That's going to look like this. Open your resume, write all those keywords here, and use your notes to write out your bullet points. Then open your cover letter, pick your 5 best examples, and put them here. Now you have a really impressive and relevant resume and cover letter, and you're going to light up the ATS scanner with your keywords.